you have to understand. Look, if you're causing alarm by the public, we could drive by. We know there's open carry. We're fine with that. But when it causes alarm and somebody said that you had your finger on the trigger, which calls for concern, we don't know if that's true or not. It's just we go off of what the caller says.
I seen a story this morning, man. I was perusing YouTube. A TikTok star, air quotes there, down here in Florida, recorded herself stealing from Target and put it on her TikTok page. Her ass, she might be unbundled out by now, but she damn sure went to jail playing with these damn police. Think somebody called on her. I'm Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida, man. I'm on the road. That's that noise out here in the background. If you watch the videos, consistently, you probably already knew that. If you're new here, we watch the video, and when that is over, man, I give my opinion about it. So if you only want to see the video, that is fine. You can leave when it's done. I'll probably remind you again, man. I hope y'all caught, that before I gently highlight it, because we probably gonna talk about it some more. I forgot where we at, but I'll mention that later too, Lord willing. See what the hell these self-snitching that cops got going on.
You come over here. I don't want to cross the street.
Huh?
I don't want to cross the street.
I can't hear you.
I don't want to cross the street.
Well, why not? You cross several streets.
I know. I just don't want to cross the street right now.
Okay, you have an ID on you? Sir?
I don't.
Okay. I need some form of ID with you that you have.
Do I have to give you ID?
Yes, sir, you do.
I don't have any.
Just for identification
I
purposes.
don't have any problem giving you ID.
Okay.
But as long as there's a lawful reason for doing that.
Yes, because I'm conducting an investigation, and I would like to just get your ID just for identification purposes.
Okay. I'm going to decline to give it. Are you suspecting me of a crime? Am I committing a crime right now?
No, sir, but if you could understand where I'm coming from, you're out here with a shotgun, you got your shells and all that good stuff, you're videotaping me, which is perfectly fine. I'm used to that.
Okay.
And so just for identification purposes and for my report.
So I just have one question for you. If I don't give ID, then how do you handle that?
Well, there's other ways to handle it, but we don't really need to do all that. I mean, if you could just give me your ID and we can talk about why you're out here with your gun and what all's going on and why you're videotaping, that would be great.
Okay. Am I being detained right now?
Yes.
Okay. What am I being detained for?
For while I'm completing my investigation as to why you're out here with your shotgun or...
But you're aware that it's legal to open carry
Yes,
a rifle or shotgun out in public, right? Is there an ordinance against it?
No, but when we get a call like this, usually everybody cooperates with us. Nobody gives us a hard time.
I don't mind cooperating.
Okay. Then you can cooperate.
But what I do mind is...
Is it just for the purpose of YouTube? Like, is that all?
Well, let me finish. I don't mind cooperating at all. I don't mind giving ID. I'm not trying to hide who I am. What I do have a problem is that given... Look.
Well, you can talk to me.
She's there because you're not asking me for ID. She is. You're good. So anyway, what I do have a problem is giving ID to an officer who tells me I have to when I don't.
I didn't say you had to. I asked you for it. I need some form of ID with you that you have.
Do I have to give you ID?
Yes, sir, you do. I didn't say you had to. I asked you for it.
Okay. So I don't want to give it.
Okay. And why wouldn't you want to give it to us?
Okay, and then on top of that, I'm being detained and still there's like no crime, right?
Let me ask you this. What purpose are you trying to do out here? I mean, what
Just exercising my right to open carry.
Okay, and that's okay. But do you understand that we've gotten several calls on you and we're just wanting to know why you're out here? I mean, you're right. It's completely fine that you're out here. But, in order for this to be okay, not that to be okay, that's not the right terminology. You're out here videotaping and all that. You've got that right too. But just to cooperate with us, issues like this that cause things to happen, to go wrong, when all I did was simply ask you for your ID, I'm doing my job, I'm coming out here and asking the public asked me to come see what was going on, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't understand what the problem is. If you could understand where I'm coming from, you're out here with a shotgun, you got your shells and all that good stuff, you're videotaping me, which is perfectly fine, I'm used to that.
But you're aware that it's legal to open carry a rifle or shotgun out in public, right? Is there an ordinance against it?
No. What purpose are you trying to do out here? I mean, what
Just
point?
exercising my right to open carry.
Okay, and that's okay. It's completely fine that you're out here. You know, in order for this to be okay, not that to be okay, that's not the right terminology. You know, you're out here videotaping and all that. You got that right too. But just to cooperate with us, issues like this that cause things to happen, to go wrong. But I also, for my
So then
report, I need to get your ID because I have to, because the sergeant's going to ask me, why didn't you get him identified? Because we do that for all our reports. And I don't understand what the big deal is with you. I mean, unless you've got a record or something, unless
Shirley,
you've got warrant or something, and that would be the
I
reason.
know, right? Not when the ID throws up some red
Well,
flags, right?
You have to understand. Look, if you're causing alarm by the public, we could drive by. We know there's open carry. We're fine with that. But when it causes alarm and somebody said that you had your finger on the trigger, which caused for concern, we don't know if that's true or not. It's just we go off of what the caller says.
Which we know nobody called in and said that. We know what they called in and said.
They didn't call in and
At
say
least we
what?
know what your dispatcher said. So
What did she say?
let's get on to
What did she say?
the nitty gritty. So
What did she say?
let's get on to the nitty gritty.
No,
There is
that
no
is what she
nitty-gritty.
said.
Okay, then what's
That
the
is what
crime?
she said. If you want to read my call notes, you can. That's what they say.
That would be great.
That's
Because so far you haven't told me if I'm committing a crime or that you suspect
You're
me
not
of committing
committing
a
a
crime.
crime. We didn't say you were committing
And you
a
don't
crime.
suspect me of committing a crime, right?
So if you know what they called, were
So
y'all
having
the
a-
ones that called?
Having a finger on the trigger or having it in a ready position, that would be against the law. It would
Which
be
is what they
disorderly
said.
But
conduct.
what I'm asking is, if you say,
Which is what I just
but
but
if
I
you
asked
said,
you
but if
initially,
you said
right?
that that's not what the call came out as, were y'all the ones that called?
No, absolutely not.
Well, how would you know?
And I'm not going to answer that question.
I have a feeling that y'all were fishing for this,
But
and y'all called in, so y'all are abusing 911.
I'm just exercising my right to
Hey,
carry.
let's just leave them alone. They're setting us up. They went
Yeah,
to
that-
the PD and they recorded the PD, so let's just leave. Let's just leave.
Hey, can I get some? Can I just get some
Oh, y'all
name
are
and badge
fishing.
numbers before
No,
you guys
let's
go?
not
give you
Let's
that
go.
either.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nobody wants to give me name and badge numbers. Thank you guys for being assholes. Learn the law. 3802. Federal identify. Learn it. Especially you, lady.
White people. Which one of y'all auntie and uncle this here, man? Keep it real, man. Y'all got to own y'all folk now. Y'all can't just be acting like everything. I'm Trailhead. I already said that. New people, the video is over. If that's all you wanted to see, that would be nothing but my Georgia ass opinion from this point forward. And trust me, I'm very laid back. It is Friday night. I have a Corona extra. I'm not a beer drinker, but I do like Coronas. I like that kind of beer. I think it's called malt liquor or something. I stopped at this restaurant called Quickies. You know, the last lady I was in a relationship with, she said, "You think you better than everybody else?" She might have been right, because I never wanted to stop at this restaurant because it just looks ghetto. I'm sorry if it looks ghetto. Trailer park is rash. It's not my thing. I stopped the other night, got me some onion rings, and man, I need to know which one of y'all aunties and uncle this is, man. This lady did not know what the hell she was doing. She did not know what the hell she was saying. She did not know if she was going or coming. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard for me. Now, with all of that said, now, see, white people, this is why y'all got to own it take it when it's your turn. That's what we call it where I'm from. Because this is also a white man doing this audit. And I want to tell you something, man. This very well may be the absolute best owned cops video I have ever seen, bro. So I started this audio earlier today when I was traveling, and I knew when I did it I maybe didn't like it, and I'm glad I didn't, because I just caught something in the video that I'm wondering how many of you caught on the first watch. That's what's so epic. If I let you hear the previous video audio, I'm sorry, you would hear me still saying the very same thing. This very well may be the best cop-owned video I've ever seen, and that was before I caught. If he didn't already put the nail in their coffins the entire video, man, did y'all hear that man ask them folks? Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't ask. He said to them people when they was trying to demand his ID or manipulate him out of it or scam him out of it,
I don't
he
understand
said,
what the big deal is with you. I mean, unless you've got a record or something, unless
Shirley,
you've got warrant or something, and that would be the
I
reason.
know, right? Not when the ID throws up some red
Exactly.
flags, right?
You have to understand.
bruh, y'all have to understand when y'all ass being trolled and owned, man. Jesus. This man said, not wanting to ID throws up some red flags, right? She said exactly. I hope I didn't have to remind you how that encounter ended, man. I don't know if this is, who was that? P&P? Yeah, P&P News that keeps popping up on the screen. I'm thinking that is the original video, the content creator, the voice that we hear in the background. Sir, you are epic. I tried to look up this channel and couldn't find it, but I'll deep dive on it, Lord willing, later. The other thing is that Chop Crime, guys. Chop Crime, I am guilty of plagiarism, video plagiarism. That is who I stole this video from, his channel. He has over 300,000 views on this video, I think. I was thinking when I saw that, I said, well, this guy don't need me to say anything about him. He's good. Obviously, I give him his video credit. But I went to his channel. He only has a few hundred subscribers. The guy's putting out content. I didn't get a chance to watch any of his other videos, but I will tell you, he actually edited his own audio into this video, which is what I clipped out. All of the editing that you see in it, besides the words on the screen that I didn't see until later, are his. You know what I mean? I didn't edit this video at all. The only thing I'm adding is my opinion, my verbal opinion. So you guys, go check him out, man. If you feel like you want to, go check out some videos on his channel. Like I said, he is an auditor. He's creating content. So shout out to you, big dog. I'm black. We still. Hell you want me to do, man? Sue me, big dog. I'm getting y'all your credit and all your love. Where the hell do I start? Because, like I said, the nail is already in the coffin. Not wanting to identify throws up some red flags. Exactly. The leader that you suggested calling came to the damn scene and commanded you guys not to identify after he refused to. That's why Americans have red flags with you motherfuckers. That was the only, I like to lie. I like that. I like the imitated cops. I was about to say that's the only truth you told in this damn video. Nah, you didn't. You told another one. You said for it to be okay for him to be out there being American, then you caught your terroristic controlling dictatorship head ass. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not like that. That was the wrong statement to make. You told the truth and then you lied. Another reason we got all kind of red flags with you motherfuckers. Lady, you, like many of your counterparts, are ultimately disrespectful. Guys, I almost had an incident yesterday. I be having to calm my ass down so much in life. I just did it because I like to say something else besides calm my ass down. But I just don't like disrespect, and I don't like people wrongfully singeing, tainting, staining my character, right? I don't like it. I don't give a damn who it's from, especially if it's coming from bullies though, but I don't care, right? So I notice things that other people seem to let slide. Like how cops will always walk up on you and engage in interaction or conversation. And then when it's your turn to speak, should you choose to, like this gentleman did in this video, I think this was all very purposeful. I hope I don't forget to talk about that. But once he began to engage her interaction, this bitch, and you know the word I said because I meant it. I want to say it, but y'all know how these YouTube algorithm people is. This bitch literally turned away and started talking on her walkie-talkie. You know how many times I've seen cops do that shit and it just drives me through the roof? You couldn't be more disrespectful and condescending. And first and foremost, listen, I didn't ask to speak to you. Your controlling ass jumped out of your car, tried to run something, and man, I said from beginning to end, he owned these motherfuckers. She jumped out of the car and tried her cop tactics. Come here. Bitch, who are you talking to, man? If you don't get your ragged... Man, listen, fam. You come here. I don't want to walk across the street. Another scene. She turns away, what I'm mentioning right now, disrespectfully after engaging him, and he begins to respond to her engagement. She turns away. Superhero simp cop says, hey, you can talk to me. Own ass, no sideline sucker. I'm sorry, Lord forgive me. Stay your ass on the sideline where you enter the game. This bitch engaged me. This bitch needs to hear this. Listen, what the man didn't say I want to talk. No, he said she needs to hear this. She's the one asking me for ID. He shut their ass down from beginning to end. They accused him of calling. I'll be honest and confess. In my first audio, I thought y'all ass called too, big dog, because I do still believe that this occasion was very purposeful. But then I seen the writing on the screen that I didn't pay attention to the first time I watched it. That's why I be messing up sometime in video and y'all be having to check my ass. I don't mind. Thank you very much, Corona. He said, if you called it on the screen, we didn't call and we don't know anyone who did. So I'm sorry. I lied on that man in the first audio. I told y'all I didn't like it. I just think it was very ironic how you would prepare for their every move. And I'm not saying ironic in a bad way. I loved it. It was a masterful display, sir. You done own you didn't owe them a damn thing. While she talking about, well, this is what they do at every call. Why don't you cooperate? Several times in the damn video, her and dude cop talking about, well, we don't mind you recording. It's okay if you have your shotgun. We see you have your case. I don't remember one time in this video where this very articulate man asked y'all for approval or permission. Listen, I just went over how I be messing things up sometimes and y'all have to correct me. Please correct me if I missed it where he stopped and asked either of these tired motherfuckers for permission or approval to do anything he was doing. I think he was putting them on notice that he didn't give a how they felt about it. I think that's what was going on. And then the tyrant command staff dude came at the end, got mad when he realized their ass had got trolled and owned and told them to do the very thing that his officer had admitted raises red flags. Necessary and understandable red flags. You three motherfuckers walked off and didn't identify. Now, I'm just wondering, since I didn't know where the hell this video was at, and I researched the insignia, the department name on the side of those vehicles, and found out that it's in Texas. That was this morning, if I haven't forgotten. I'm just misspeaking now. But since y'all are in Texas, I just wonder, is it a crime for y'all not to identify? I watched a lot of auditing videos in Texas. I'm not necessarily going to say it's a crime, even though I want to lie on y'all and say it is, so I can say y'all broke the law. I mean, which y'all did. You illegally detained an American and admitted you did it on camera. We can hear you and see you. But I wanted to lie and say that's a crime, but it's probably not. But I guarantee you it's a departmental violation. I guarantee you it's anti y'all mission statement. I guarantee you it's anti all the bullshit that y'all parade around with and in when the public and you and yourselves are calling yourselves heroes. I guarantee you it don't coincide with none of that shit. Your ass got mad because y'all jumped the gun when y'all should have did what cops do sometimes. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't trust none of these gangbanging cowards, but I do appreciate when they handle situations the right way. I just had an encounter like that. I was videotaping cops. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay, and it was an accident scene. They weren't doing anything but tending to business. I didn't say a damn thing to them. They didn't say a damn thing to me. You guys got calls. You could have very easily came to the scene, watched this gentleman and seen what the hell he was doing and approached if necessary, or found out there was no reason for you to approach. And you, all these damn questions you asking it about, is he just trying to make a YouTube video? You wouldn't have had to ask because you wouldn't have given him a perfect opportunity to. Or you could have engaged him, and when he told your ass he didn't want to identify because he didn't lawfully have to, and you being a cop should know that shit, you could have walked the hell off and then, once again, observed him, because you are as free to observe as he is to stand there and do anything that's lawfully American and civilly and humanly possible. I think I have belabored the points of this video, and I will, in editing, forget some. Remember some that I forgot and maybe add it to the outro. That's how y'all be getting them damn outros most of the time. But other than that, you guys will point it out in the comments, depending on how far YouTube allows this video to go. I do want you to remember something. These cops confessed to many things in this video, and they started off self-snitching. That's why my intro was what it was. We get a call. We don't know what the hell is going on. We don't know if it's true or not, but we just go with the caller. Why the hell should we respect you cowards or look at you and see heroes? It ain't the corona that has me confused.
What purpose are you trying to do out here? I mean, what
Just
point?
exercising my right to open carry.
Okay, and that's okay. It's completely fine that you're out here. You know, in order for this to be okay, not that to be okay, that's not the right terminology. You know, you're out here videotaping and all that. You've got that right too. But just to cooperate with us, issues like this that cause things to happen, to go wrong.
You have to understand, look, if you're causing alarm by the public, we could drive by, we know there's open carry, we're fine with that. But when it causes alarm and somebody said that you had your finger on the trigger, which caused for concern, we don't know if that's true or not. It's just we go off of what the caller says.
Now look at your partner and tell her that's what causes things to go wrong. P-knucklehead. If y'all stop by Chop Crime Channel, man, tell him Trailhand Bill said what's up, man. I respect his work. He did a great job editing this video. And I will say again, if you do go watch his version of it, you will get a totally different perspective of it, and one that I myself appreciate. And I definitely left a thumbs up on this video. I guess we might as well end perfectly like he audited them.
But I also, for my
So then
report, I need to get your ID because I have to, because the sergeant's going to ask me, why didn't you get him identified? because we do that for all our reports. And I don't understand what the big deal is with you. I mean, unless you've got a record or something, unless
Surely.
you've got warrant or something, and that would be the
I
reason.
know, right? Not when the ID throws up some red
Exactly.
flags,
Exactly.
right? Hey, can I get some? Can I just get some
Oh, y'all
name
are
and badge
fishing.
numbers before
No,
you guys
sir, we
go?
don't have to do that either.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nobody wants to give me name and badge numbers. Thank you guys for being assholes. Learn the law. 3802. Federal identify. Learn it. Especially you, lady.
Guess I was wrong. Hey, back to blue. Y'all point to the heroes. I point to the hypocritical cowards. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.